and we're gonna go straight to the YouTube, and we're gonna plug in Spider-Man Far From Home, and yeah, I always go for the God, it's got one of these stupid trailer previews. Alright, so let me just make sure everything's displaying okay, and it is. Alright, and so this is, now before I get into this, I do want to say that I absolutely love Spider-Man Spider-Man Homecoming. It was my personal favorite Spider-Man movie until this year, when I saw Spider-Verse, and Spider-Verse is definitely the best Spider-Man movie ever made. And if you haven't seen Spider-Verse, you need to see Spider-Verse, especially on the big screen. But I did love Homecoming a lot. I think Tom Holland is an absolutely amazing Peter Parker and an absolutely amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man. He's more amazing than the Amazing Spider-Man. And I'm really hyped to see what we do. Now, before we go into this, and I keep saying that, but before we go into this, I do want to acknowledge the fact that, yes, Spider-Man technically died in Infinity War, so we know that Spider-Man's probably either going to come back, or there's going to be some kind of wacky magic time nonsense. But either way, we're going into this without, I'm going to try and look at this without letting Infinity War influence my reaction to the movie, and just going into this as the sequel to Homecoming. So without further ado, this is my reaction to the teaser trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home. I hate these trailer previews so much.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
That was so good.
Oh wow, she supports him. That's really surprising.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Your dress?
Yes, it is.
No.
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Going to Europe.
The guy from the Hours to Go. The guy from Bodega, Mr.
Peter Parker here to
Delmar.
get your passport, please.
Mini toothpaste? Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bad idea.
You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my food called.
Oh shit! That's not good. What the fuck?
So nice to finally meet you.
Oh shit! Why, Nick?
Hey, Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Is he gonna be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome!
The new black suit.
We got gifts for you.
Whoa!
But we have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not?
I mean, he's basically Superman.
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble.
Stealth suit.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh! Hydro! Mysterio!
You don't want any part of this.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What, he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
Oh shit! Oh my god, that looks amazing! Wow. Okay. Let's go through this real quick. All right. So we see here that I didn't ask you to go not full screen. Okay. Apparently, my mouse is being weird. All right. Anyway. All right. So we see here that May is apparently completely fine with Peter being Spider-Man. This is actually reminiscent of the. I don't know if this is a normal thing for the Spider-Man mythos, but it looks like similar to the new Insomniac game that came out earlier this year. It looks like May is running a homeless shelter. I forget what it's called in the Spider-Man game. But May, it looks like she's running a homeless shelter, and she's definitely using the clout of her nephew to help raise money for this organization, and that's really interesting. I was 100% certain that that May was going to be fucking pissed, and Spider-Man and Peter was just going to be grounded for life and just not able to do anything at all because of May. So that was that's very surprising to see. It's cool to see May supportive, and of course we have to bring up the fact that everybody thinks May is hot. So Favs, it looks like Happy is kind of going in on May right here. Peter doesn't look particularly happy about that. I don't know why Peter's just like, I don't know why everybody's trying to fuck my aunt. Like, can everybody just stop trying to fuck my aunt, please? That's not good. And then we get some Ramones. Some things I notice about trailers is that I always tend to sing along to really popular songs. This is Peter getting his passport, and let's pause on that, see if there's anything we can glean off of that. Peter Parker, no year on his date of birth. Huh, that's interesting. Why does he look so scared? Why does he look so scared on his passport photo? That's funny. But, yep, so, I think, maybe they edited out the year. I know I said I wasn't going to try and think of this in terms of Infinity War, but I wonder if they're trying to hide the year to hide how much time has passed between Infinity War and Far From Home. But this is Peter not wanting to bring his suit because he's just trying to go on vacation. Oh wait, his suitcase right here. That's Ben's old suitcase. So there's another reference to Uncle Ben. Probably not going to get any kind of flashback. I don't even know if they're going to discuss the death of Uncle Ben. They didn't even really discuss the death of Uncle Ben. They really just said, in Homecoming, like, she's been through a lot in the past few months. I can't do that to her, having her worry that I'm Spider-Man. But we do get a reference to Ben and the fact that Peter's using his old suitcase. It's him at the airport, going to Venice. It looks like that girl from it's Betty Brant. The character is Betty Brant. The girl, Angourie Rice, I think her name is. She was the kid. The character was a kid. She was the kid from The Nice Guys, which was that really good Shane Black movie with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. And so it looks like maybe Betty and Ned might have something going on. Not really 100% sure, but it's nice that Betty Brant is getting a new more of a character in this. Her scenes as the reporter, the news anchor of the high school news, were pretty priceless in Homecoming. So it's interesting to see that. ASM, Amazing Spider-Man, maybe on the side. I don't know. 212 might be something. And it looks like Peter and MJ's, yes, I'm still calling her MJ, Peter and MJ's relationship is blossoming, and it looks good. And here is when I was like, oh fuck, something bad's about to happen, this isn't good. And Peter turns around with his dollar toothbrush, and he sees Nick Fury with a fucking trank gun, just knocking out Ned, which I thought was really unnecessary. but it looks like he's coming in to recruit Spider-Man. It's the first time Nick and Spider-Man have met, so looks like Spider-Man is officially going to become an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. if S.H.I.E.L.D. is even still around. That's really exciting. Let's continue here. Yep, and he's saying, like, make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue. Roll him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue. Alright, next summer. Looks like they're still in Venice. That looks like maybe another S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters, but that does look like Europe. That doesn't look like New York, so, or part of America, so... it might be part of America, but it definitely looks... The architecture on the left here looks a little European. There's them on the double-decker bus on a sightseeing tour. Oh god, that new suit is fucking incredible. And it looks like he's just able to fly now. Okay, so I don't know who this is. This might be Sandman. This looks kind of like Sandman, but we're finally getting some, like, really, like, powerful Spider-Man villains in the MCU now. So, you know, we had Electro, and we had Doc Ock, and a couple of people like that in previous Spider-Man movies. This guy, I get the feeling this is Sandman. I think they're already starting to dip back into stuff that we might have done already. That's my theory. I think this is Sandman. It might be somebody else, but it sure looks like Sandman. I don't know who that is on the left. That might be Sharon Carter. Yeah, so Spider-Man apparently can just fly now. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about that, but I don't know, I guess it looks cool. God, I love that new suit. There's some more stuff. There's the... Oh, okay, hold on, we gotta back up. This is the... yeah, it definitely looks like Angori. Hold on. Definitely looks like Betty Brant is gonna have way more of a role in this movie, which is cool. And it looks like there might be something happening between her and Ned, or they might just be friends. Who knows? Men and women can be friends, guys. They don't have to be romantically linked. Anyway, so that's them running away. Okay, here's the stealth suit. Oh, okay, so this looks a lot like the Spider-Man Noir suit, and this shit looks amazing. He's got like these like kind of like hockey pads. We're wearing hockey pads, so it looks like he's wearing hockey pads though. He's got this kind of like hockey-ish equipment on there. He's got like goggle like Spider-Man eyes, and it just he looks fucking badass in this. It looks like the Noir suit from the Spider-Man game, from the Insomniac Spider-Man game. This looks awesome. I can't wait to see what kind of features this suit has. And I think, you know, I'm gonna look this up just to be sure, because my main interaction with the Spider-Man villain is the Universal Studios Islands of Adventure ride. But it's either Hydra or Hydra Man, and I believe it is Hydra Man. So this looks like it could be Hydra Man in Venice, which is actually a very good place for Hydra Man to be. So looks like Hydra Man is making an appearance in Spider-Man Far From Home. That should be really interesting. And we saw a little bit on Tom Holland's Instagram that he was teasing a lot of water in a certain scene. So it looks like this is that water scene in Venice. So it makes a lot of sense. Side note, I heard Venice water stinks like absolute shit. So I can't imagine that he's gonna smell great after this scene. But and then we have the appearance of Mysterio. No mask. It's just Jake Gyllenhaal, or I guess Gyllenhaal, without his mask, no helmet, and it looks like, as we're led to believe, it looks like he's on Spider-Man's side in this, and looks like he's fighting Hydra Man in this. He's saying you don't want a part of this, and he's starting to use his magic. So he's flying around. There's him in the helmet. That looks straight up like Mysterio. So they're not trying to do like a gritty, like realistic take on Mysterio. It looks like they're trying to do this pretty faithful to the comic, which is awesome. Flying around, and then we get the title card, and then we get this nice little scene from Flash and all of his other classmates, him praising Spider-Man for protecting the neighborhood, and calls Peter a dickwad. And yeah, that was pretty awesome. Okay, so I just really want to watch this trailer one more time, so I'm gonna watch it all the way through, and then we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna start Walking Dead in earnest. But first, I do want to watch this one more time, so let's watch this one more time, huh? And oh god, the stupid trailer preview. I hate trailer previews so much. All right.
Thank you, Spider-Man.
That was so good. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy.
You look nice.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. New dress?
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
What just happened?
Planning a trip?
Going to Europe.
School trip.
24 hours to go.
Did you get your passport?
Peter Parker here to pick
I'm
up
glad
your
Mr.
passport,
Delmar is back. That's pretty awesome.
Pack your suit.
I just want to go on my trip with my friends. Europe doesn't really need a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You look really pretty.
Therefore, I have value.
No, that's not
I'm
right.
messing with you. You look pretty too.
I just want to spend some time with MJ. I think she really likes me, dude.
That reminds me when I first fell in love. I had just finished my food college.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
You're Nick Fury.
Put some clothes on. Let's
That
go for a
toothpaste
ride.
on his
Is he gonna
toothbrush.
be okay like that?
Might want to turn him over so he doesn't swallow his tongue.
I think Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome!
Oh, God, I love that new suit.
You got
I
gifts,
definitely think
Parker,
that's Sandman.
but you have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not?
You're all alone. Your friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
You don't want any part of this.
Ba-bum. Ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
What? He looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, dickwad?
Oh my god. Okay. I'm officially hyped for this movie. This movie looks amazing.